What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. I know I haven't done a sit-down video like this in a long time. Usually it's been podcasts, but the Riders are on the bye week right now because they got first place in the West and first place in the league overall, so they get the West Final, which I will be going to. But I figured, well, I have this week off from the podcast. I figured I'd do a little book video for you guys because I haven't done one of those in a while, and there are a lot of books that I read since the last book video. It's been quite some time. I apologize. George is going to make an appearance in this video at some point, like right now. Hi, George. What are you doing? Okay. Well, can I film this video, please? Can I film this video? All right. Go. I gotta film this video. So, like I said, there are a bunch of books that I've read. I did hint. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Like I said, there are numerous books that I've read. This is four of them that I've read since the last book video, and then this is, let's see here. George, can you not, dude? Please stop. And this is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So since the last book video, I've read 11 books, which I know I'm not a straight up booktuber, so I'm not going to say I should have read a lot more, nor am I going to say I could have read a lot less, but point is, I've read a lot in terms of, the way I like to read, and right now I'm currently in the middle of Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover. So, George, can you not? I'm gonna have to go put him upstairs. So, now I'm going to, I guess, review these books for you guys in no particular order because I just don't remember what order I read them in. It's been a lot of books. So, I guess let's just start with the top of my short stack here. The Teacher by Freida McFadden is probably one of the most weird, insane books I've ever read. Actually, no, let's not say insane. It's one of the most weird, dynamic-y books I've ever read. Right now I'm in school to be a teacher, so I read it just because of the title, if I'm being honest. But McFadden did a really good job writing the characters. You look at Eve being throughout the entire book, she wasn't really my forte of a character. I wasn't vibing with Eve. You know what I mean? And Addie was kind of just, you hoped that you saw the story unfold her way. You really did, but I mean, yeah, you didn't really, I wasn't really a big fan of Eve until what transpired. And if you've read the book, you know what I mean. If you haven't read the book, I would suggest you go read it. It is a book I would recommend you read. But yeah, and then throughout the whole book, you only got two sides of the story. You never really got that third that was very much needed until when you got that third side of the story. I mean, book drop. That's what it is. It's a book drop instead of a mic drop. Book drop, because that third side of the story really, I feel like she brought it all together. She really did, and I mean, I don't remember what star I gave it. I think I gave it a 4-star book, if I'm not mistaken. But point is, it's a good book. I liked it. I really did. And the way McFadden writes, her chapters, they're not long. They're not too long. They're not too short. They're just perfect. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is well done. Our next book was The Cousins by Freida McFadden. Or not by Freida McFadden, by Karen and McManus. I'm a big fan of this author. She did really well, and again, this was a multiple point of view story, and I find that I'm a big fan of these. This was insane. Like, the amount of twists in the story, like, I felt like I knew where this was going, and to a point I did. You know, like, I kind of knew that people weren't who they said they were. But then you figure out who those people are, and it's just kind of this whole web of lies, which McManus does really well. So I loved this one. It was a 5. I think this one was a 5-star book for me. Like, McManus did really well. You know, I almost felt like, you know, like, some of these characters, like, they were relatable. You know, like, it was a cool book. I liked the whole setting of the story. Like, I really did. And I just, like, again, this is one of the books I just could not put down. I read this pretty fast, so, at least for my standards. So, yeah, this was, like, again, I said, like, I'm a big fan of Colleen Hoover. I am a massive fan of her. So, or not Colleen, so, wow. Like I said, I'm a massive fan of Karen McManus. She does thrillers very well. So, that's book number 2. We'll go to book number 3 here. The Let Them Theory. This is one of the most life-changing books that I've ever read. Reading this book, it was very emotional for me, and even right now, I can feel myself getting a little emotional talking about it. I feel like this book really did change my life, changed it for the better. Mel Robbins is an inspirational character to me. Wow. This book taught me, you know, like, prior to reading this book, I gotta say, like, my mental space, I'm getting candid with you guys. Like, I really don't know. I was lost. I felt really lost and down. But, you know, after reading this book, had been suggested to me by, someone whom I deeply care about, still do. But if you know, yeah, I guess if you know, you know. The Let Them Theory is something that I'm going to continue and keep in my life throughout. This is another 5-star read. Again, I'm not one usually for self-help books, but I mean, Mel did a fantastic job of portraying her message and, you know, getting across what she needed to get across. And, you know, had she not done that, you know, had she not gotten across her message with a solid, you know, the solid reinforcement of it every single chapter, I feel like it would have gone by me. But again, like, I just, there's not enough words in my vocabulary to explain how much this book has changed my life, and so much so that I'm going to be getting another tattoo on my wrist here. It's gonna be Let Them. So, yeah, it's just probably one of the best books I've ever read. Someone is always watching. See, thing is, I read this book a while ago, and it didn't really, like, it didn't do it for me, you know? I bought this a while ago, and then I finally decided to read it, and it wasn't clocking me, you know what I mean? I think I read it back in May, and the book didn't hit. I felt like there was too much of a focus on the setting around it and what was going on. And that, like, again, that's going to come up in another book. I don't know if I have it here. Yeah, it's going to come up in another book, The Kill Order, later in the video. It didn't really do it for me, you know? There's not really a lot that I can really say that's a super duper positive on this book. So I think I gave it 3 stars just because it wasn't horrible to read, but and there was multiple points of view. So, you know, yeah, again, 3 stars for me. It wasn't really super well done, in my opinion. The next book, The Inmate. I just finished reading this book, like, yesterday. And oh my god, what a book. Like, this is, like, what? Like, I'm going to talk about Home Before Dark right away. And this is right up there. Like, wow. Wow. Huh? Like, what? Like, let's see this here. Brooke, right, Brooke is her name. Her life story is insane. You think you know what happened until everything shatters. Right? Or no, it cracks. Everything cracks first. It cracks. It doesn't shatter. Right? And then you're like, all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, that I could see that happening. And then it shatters. Like that's just, McFadden is such a good author. I don't know how she does it. Like, she ropes you in so well. I mean, wow. Like, this was a really good book. And if you don't read thrillers, this is the book that you need to read. This is one that I suggest that you start off with, because wow, this was a great book. And I will say, I have to say, the last chapter of this book really just bow on top. Like, it is a great book, and the last chapter just done. That's it. Last chapter, just the whole book is just beautifully wrapped up in a bow. So, a 5-star book now that I think about it. 5-star on the video. Don't know what I wrote. Don't know what I put it in Goodreads, but 5-star as I'm saying it right now to you guys. So, yeah. Home Before Dark. Just read this one too. So twisty and windy. Like, Maggie just, to be honest with the whole book, I'm with Meg at it. Personally, I didn't think, this is not revealing too much, this is not spoilers, but I didn't think the house was haunted. I honestly, like, I was with Maggie, I'm like, yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Something has to be going up with their dad. And then you're with the reveal at the end. You're with it. And then again, like Frida McFadden, boom, shatters everything. And then it shatters even more. Like, it's just, these twists, right? They twist you a little bit. And then they, like, fling you at the ground. And then they start kicking, like, Riley Sager did an amazing job throwing in the twists in this book. I will say, like, I gave this a 5-star too. I think I give this a 5-star read while I'm talking about it. So, yeah, like, wow. I really think the next book video I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna, so I'm more consistent with the ratings that I give on Goodreads and Fable. I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna do them as I complete them. So I think that's gonna be my next video. So, the Love Hypothesis, it's good. Not, I know there's a movie coming out. Maybe my mind changes with the movie. Not phenomenal. I really wouldn't say it's super great. My sister wanted me to read this, so I read it for her, and it's okay. You know, not my personal style of book, but it's good enough for 3.5, 4 stars, right? Like, the plot was there. The length was okay. Like, it's a long book for you to follow in. Just, you know, it's okay. It's an okay book. Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I read it. This was a good book. I will say this was a phenomenal book. The emotion put into this book showing me that it's just it. I felt like I related to Kenna so much, just in the way that, like, she feels so strongly wanting to connect to somebody, but until she, actually shows that she's different, she's not allowed to. And this book pulled at my heartstrings so much, and just the death in this video, or in the book. And I'm just, recently they announced that there's a movie, and I think I gave this 5 stars, but it's Colleen Hoover did a good job with this book. She did a phenomenal job. So I like this book. A phenomenal book in my opinion. A really well done book, and I'm super excited to see that movie. Really excited. So yeah, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Bleep. I loved the comedy in this book. The way that Manson wove comedy in there, and was also able to be like, you know what? He's motivating you. He's like, just don't think about things that much, but also think about them that much. Like the way me putting this into words right now, like it's hard to put into words what he wrote about. It was a good book. It was a very good book, and I enjoyed it. I think I gave it 5 stars too. This was a, this was a good book. I enjoyed it. So I'd recommend you go read this if you're into self-help too. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Here's where things get a little, a little hard to sort of really be like yay about. The Kill Order. Not a great book. I saw it. I figured like Hunger Games dystopian type. Didn't really do it for me. I mean, yeah, it's good. Like, it's okay. But I think I gave it 3 stars because it drags on. Yeah, the chapters are nice and short, but I just didn't live up to what I wanted it to live up to. There's really not a whole lot of good I can really say about this book. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm gonna leave it. Not much I can say about it. And then you know what? Hold on, give me 1 second. Well, I don't know where they put the book, but I did read It Ends With Us. It's a great book. Love the book. Phenomenal. Just as good as the movie. I'm so disappointed that we're not going to get a second movie. But we did get a second book. And it's just... the story that Hoover wrote. I mean... I'm just... Wow. Like, Colleen Hoover, she's a great author. She is a great author. And I enjoy so much of what she writes. She's a good author. Like, all her controversies aside, it's, you can't look too... maybe she's having issues right now in the public eye. But her writing, you cannot knock it. It's really good. Hoover did phenomenal. With both books. I think I gave them both 5 stars. Like, they're really good books. So, yeah, that's about as much as I got to say about that. Don't want to go too deep into that. And then, there's still a lot that has to be done to live up to this final book. This is the final book I'm reviewing in this video. This is, hands down, the best book that I have ever read. You guys will know how highly I rate Your Mom's Gonna Love Me. This ranks above Your Mom's Gonna Love Me, for me, in my personal opinion. Holly Jackson. I honestly, personally, really do think is one of the greatest storytellers of our generation. And not quite dead yet, does that perfectly. Tells a perfect story. And there are not many stories that I will say are perfect. But, I mean just phenomenal. Yeah. I highly recommend you go read this. I'm not going to spoil anything because you have to read this to truly be immersed in what I would say. You got to read it. You got to read it. So, Not Quite Dead Yet, the best book that I have ever read. 100%. This outdoes Matt Rife's Your Mom Gonna Love Me. And you know how much I love that book. So, if you're a fan of the channel. So yeah, that about does it for this book review video. If you enjoyed, give it a like, comment, let me know, give me book ideas, guest ideas for the podcast. Share the video, share it with your friends, your grandparents, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your mom's cousin's dad. I don't know. Share it. Just share the video, please. Give me views. Give me views. I want to do this for a living. That'd be great. I don't usually beg for views, but I'm just saying it. Give me views. Subscribe to the video or subscribe to the channel. I mean, if you've watched this far, I mean, you might as well just subscribe. I mean, it's the subscribe button's right there. Right down there. So go click it. Please, I'm begging you. Make sure you guys go stream my new song. It's called Guide Me. It's on all platforms. It's about my tattoo. Oh yeah, you guys haven't seen the tattoo, my YouTube family. There's the tattoo. It's Saturday, November 1st, and it's fully healed. This is the final product. This is what you're getting. So I love it so much. I'm gonna get another one soon. I'm already talking about it. But go stream Guide Me. It's a great song. I appreciate it. It's getting likes, and if you made it to the end of the video, if you're still here, I hope you are. If you're not, oh well, whatever. What can I do? Make sure you go. Well, I don't even know what am I trying to say. If you're still here now, I mean, thank you for being here. Comment #sister in the comments.